Everybody, welcome back to the LEGO studio. My name is Robbie, and we've got a few packages here in front of us today. It's going to be a pretty short brick haul because I know what's in both of these, and it's not a bunch of random loose parts and pieces. So it won't take too long to get through, but let's not waste any time and let's dive right on in. So we'll start with the smaller one. I don't even need a tool to help open this. No. This I got from Bricklink. Alright, so this is one of those Bricktober minifigure packs from Toys R Us. Limited edition, exclusively at Toys R Us. I think this is from 2017. But what I really like about it is, obviously the minifigures, but they're sort of recolors or different variations of collectible minifigures that we've had over the years. So each one is a little bit different, like the sailor is in dark blue instead of white. That zombie cheerleader is no longer a zombie, she's actually still alive. So a lot of unique parts in this one set that you can't get anywhere else. So I got that from Bricklink. And this one is from LEGO Shop at Home. This was an order I placed right after the announcement of the Haunted House drop ride. And you'll see what I'm talking about real quick here. So, that nonsense, more of that. Paper, plastic, more plastic. Okay, so the main reason I purchased or made this order was to get these linear medium motors for Powered Up. And that's because the Haunted House drop ride requires 2 medium linear motors. Not quite sure why, but I figured the Haunted House would be selling out pretty quick, and these might sell out even faster if people wanted 2 of them. So once I knew what motors you needed, I went ahead and bought them in advance. So I did, yes, this morning, purchase the Haunted House set online. It's a little difficult. I was up till midnight and then it wasn't available, and then I was like, screw it. Went back to bed, got up around 6, the usual time I wake up, and sure enough, it had just gone live. Then a few hours later, it's already on back order. So glad I got that and I had the chance, and glad I got the motors. Then I also got this set. Hidden Side 70420. And this is, I got this to go alongside the Haunted House. I think this would make a good little addition out front, off to one side, kind of near where people would queue up in line to wait to get on the ride. So I thought I'd pick this up and have it ready to go, so that I can have a whole kind of scene once that set arrives. Overall, Hidden Side sets, I definitely don't use the app and play the game. I did try it once, just not for me. But I do like a lot of the sets. I have bought the Lighthouse, the Shrimp Shack, and the Shrimp Boat. There might be one more. Anyway, I think the non-haunted versions or the non-transform versions are always pretty good. So I'll probably pick up a few more of these, but this one is specifically to go with the Haunted House. So that's it. Far from the world's largest brick haul, but I'm pretty happy all these arrived in one piece, especially this guy. There's a lot of back and forth with the seller. It's actually my only bad experience with Bricklink so far. I placed an order in the store that had this. This was like the seed piece, and then I added a whole bunch of other stuff to my cart since I was already getting this, and waited for an invoice, and waited and waited and waited and waited, and then the order got canceled. And the seller did say that might happen on their terms and page, their terms of services page or what have you. But I don't think that's a good thing. That, oh, well, if I don't check my orders for 2 weeks and it gets canceled automatically, just make the order again. Which I went to start and do, and luckily they still had this, but they were sold out of everything else I'd added to my cart, which doesn't make any sense to me. I'll try not to get too riled up, but if you hadn't been checking the orders within that period, nothing else should have been shipped out of your stock. You should still have everything that you had when I placed my order, because you're ignoring all the orders after mine. Anyway, never going back to that Bricklink store. It is my first bad experience in about 9 or 10 years that I've been a member of Bricklink, and the hundreds of orders that I've placed. So overall, still very happy with Bricklink. Glad I got this. Not going back to that store. So yeah, just a little word of warning that Bricklink is like 99% good. But if you make 100 orders, you're going to have one bad one. So be prepared for that. Not the end of the world. So yeah, small little brick haul. Thanks for checking it out. I do appreciate it. We'll catch you next time.